Welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm your host, Nicholas Playlock.
And I'm your host, Adam Peddle. And today, guys, we're going to be giving our 2022 season prediction for Kevin Gausman. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, use code TODAYJays to get discounts and deals that you'll see throughout the entire video. All right, Kevin Gausman.
He is a Blue Jay now.
He's a Blue Jay.
We are very happy about it,
We're going to be predicting exactly what he's going to be doing. And it's a really tricky and, may I say, sticky situation when we're talking about
I think that is a very fair way to break it down, dude. Gausman, as you guys know, he was elite last year, a 2.81 ERA over 192 innings, pitched 227 strikeouts to his name. The whip was great. The FIP was a 3. You love to see that. All of those season-long numbers were really good for Kevin Gausman, and frankly, worth the 110. Is that how much we're paying him?
Yeah.
$110 million that he is getting paid. The big question mark when you look at Kevin Gausman is what happened in the first half and the second half. And we're going to get to that. But first, I know that you have a little breakdown on what he actually throws. I want to hear that before we get into my freaking thing about the sticky. So stay tuned.
Okay. All right. Well, Kevin Gausman's a 2-pitch mix pitcher. And you know, so was Robbie Ray, right? Fastball. And then he had the good slider, Robbie Ray, where Kevin Gausman's got the split finger that's more of his breaking pitch. The split finger is an absolute beast. Expected batting average of 156.
That is very good.
And the actual batting average was 133. And the slugging was even lower at 234. Now, the four-seamer is where Kevin Gausman gets hit a little bit.
Right.
He had a batting average of 257, which isn't bad, but the expected batting average is 278.
Okay,
so it's a little bit higher.
A little lucky there, maybe.
A little bit.
On the outs, yeah.
The actual slugging for the four-seam fastball, and that's supposed to happen. People supposed to sit on the fastball. It's supposed to be better. It's slugging is 416, but the expected slugging is 485.
Okay.
He does throw it 95, but you know why it's getting hit up so much? And I think it's because when you look at the chart of where he places it, he throws it right down the middle.
Okay.
It's just a big red circle when you look at Baseball Savant. It's right down the middle, where if you look at Robbie Ray, Robbie Ray's is pretty much in the middle too, but it kind of leans a bit more on the righty's hands, a little bit more on the hands. So for me, when I get my prediction, I'm going to be really looking for if Pete Walker can kind of work with Kevin Gausman to get that ball a little bit more on the hands, just create a little bit less barrel contact.
Yeah, dude, and Pete Walker is going to be a factor here because as we saw with Gausman, the first half and the second half, they are a tale of two different pitchers. First half of the season, a 1.73 ERA over like 114 innings. Cy Young, he was number one in the rankings for a little while there. Well, actually, DeGrom was, but it's like he was like number 2.
Oh, he was really good.
He was right up there. But then in the second half, a 4.42 ERA over 77 innings. So it's like a big difference. We're looking at Ryu numbers in the second half. We're looking at like close to Jacob DeGrom numbers in the first half. What was the big thing that happened here? It was the crackdown on the freaking sticky stuff.
Yeah, and obviously, I don't know personally if he actually did. Did you see any reports online? I haven't really seen.
Okay, well,
have you?
I hadn't seen any reports, but there are some pretty damning numbers that we have here that indicate that this probably was going on.
It probably was, and again, I haven't seen him pitch either. Maybe he was leaking the fastball over the hard plate. I don't know. Maybe he was leaving the split finger up in the zone. I don't know. I had never seen it. If you're a San Fran fan, let us know what happened. What happened? But there's obviously a problem.
There was a major problem because there was about a 400 RPM dip from June
to
July.
There you go.
So it's in literally all of his breaking stuff, dude, it is off a cliff from June to July. And on June 21st is when that thing was implemented. So then I looked at his games right after that. June 24th, 4.1 innings, 6 earned runs. June 31st, 4.1 innings, 3 earned runs. And August or July was absolutely atrocious. Wow. This guy was just literally getting dummied in July. Wow. In August, he started to figure it out a little bit. And September, we were getting back on track.
So it took him some time to figure out how to work it without the sticky.
Exactly. And I think that that's important to know because when you just look at that first and second half, you're like, oh, holy mother of God. Yeah. But I do think that that second half is heavily influenced off of that month of July when there probably was a pretty decent adjustment period going on, assuming that he did do it.
Yeah.
So I am going to make my prediction on Kevin Gausman based off of his August, based off of his September and October. And with that being said, his ERA during those months was the 3.72. I'm going to drop it a little bit because I have faith in Pete Walker. I have faith that the offseason is going to help. I'm going to say that Kevin Gausman pitches for a 3.6 ERA over 180 innings. What do you have?
I like that prediction. And like my prediction is based off, I didn't know about those numbers. So with that being said, I feel a little bit more confident now, actually. But I'm going to say he pitches for a 3.45 ERA, a whip of 114. He's going to pitch 186 innings, 221 strikeouts. And I really do think the adjustment is going to come. He's going to do with Pete Walker. He's going to do exactly what he did with Robbie Ray. Hey, pump him inside with the heat. He throws like 95, could throw upper 90s. Like that's what Robbie Ray does.
Yeah.
And then you got that good too, like that split finger. So, that split finger action looks like a fastball and just drops off. So I think if you use that combo inside on the righties and then with the lefties, you got to just pitch him away. I think he'll pitch that.
Yeah, exactly. He just needs to like readjust to the fact that splitter it's got to be on, and we have to be able to do it without an additional substance, assuming that he was potentially doing that, looking at the RBI.
And I think he might be able to. I know it's a different grip with slider and split finger, but I think you might be able to because, Robbie Ray, there was no sign of sticky there. There was no sign of sticky there.
Exactly. So as long as Pete Walker approaches freaking Kevin Gausman as he approached Robbie Ray, I think we'll be just fine.
I think so too. Guys, let us know in the comments down below, what do you think about our Kevin Gausman predictions for the 2022 season? We want to know your predictions as well. So let us know in those comments down below.
Yeah, you can also check us out on our other platforms. Those are going to be in the description. Today, Jace is our code. Use it for Monkey Knife Out. You get some sweet deals. And $3 a month to become a Patreon member. Shout out and thank you to every single one of our current ones.
And guys, thank you so much for watching.
And go Jays, go!